What's happening, good people? Welcome to the channel. I'm Wes, aka Mr. Budget Watch, and today I'm going to be talking about this watch, the Casio A168. Now, this is not going to be a review per se. There's plenty of reviews on this, so I thought, you know what, I'll do something a little bit different. And I just want to talk about why this watch I think is a nice upgrade over the F91W, and why I think it's actually a F91W in a posh suit. And you'll probably guess why I actually have the F91W for comparison to show you. So essentially this watch is pretty much an F91W. It has, I don't know if it's the exact same module, but it does the exact same things as the F91W, and I'll show you that now. So you can just see we have the main time, we have an alarm, and a stopwatch. And that is pretty much it. We also have your illumination button up here. I'll pop up some B-roll so you can actually see it glowing in its full glory, because that is one major thing that has been upgraded over the F91W. If you've got the F91W, you'll know that the illumination is pretty poor. Well, this one addresses that and does improve it quite some. Now, one thing I haven't actually checked on this watch yet is, does this have the same Easter egg as the F91W? So if you don't know about the Easter egg, on the F91W, you press and hold this button and it says Casio. So let's just see if it does it. It should do, with it being, yes, it does. So there's your little Easter egg. So you just press and hold it and you'll see Casio displayed on screen. That's really cool. If you didn't know that, then there's something you've learnt today. But the reason why I think this is a Casio in a posh shoe is because, well, the case. It's much more solid feeling, and it's also much more premium looking as well. Now, this is not metal, it's actually just done in a faux metal finish, just to give it a more premium look. So if so think of this one as, say, a nice sports tracksuit, and then this one is used sort of more formal attire. If you want to think of it like that. I mean, you can see there is some similarities between it. You know, the screen's the same. You know, the inner part of the display is kind of similar as well. It's got all the same colours, apart from the blue is a different shade. But yeah, it's virtually, you know, they've basically took this, made some changes and some improvements, and you know, upgraded it into a nicer and posher case. Now, I'm gonna book a thing here. I still prefer the F91W just because that's my sort of style. I like, you know, for more sort of casual than I do formal, but you know, that's just me. But anyway, so that is pretty much all that's different. Now, you might be wondering why it's on a different bracelet. Well, there is one good reason for that. The original bracelet on this is trash. It is horrible. It's rattly, it's sharp, and it did actually cut my thumb. I do have the scar to prove it. I don't know how I managed to do that, to be quite honest. I was taking it off, and mine was really, really bad, and it did actually cut my thumb. So it went straight in the bin. Usually I do keep original bracelets if I do ever, you know, end up flipping a watch. But this one I just couldn't keep because, you know, it was just awful. So I upgraded it to this Milanese. This was like £2 or £3 from AliExpress, and it is so much better quality. Stainless steel hardware, and it's just so much more comfortable than the original. And it's not as jangly or as horrible feeling. And you know what? I think it actually looks not too bad. I mean, I think the original did suit it a little bit better, obviously, because they were designed together. But you know, this one's not bad either. It's even got quick release as well. So if you do want a quick strap change, then it's so easy to do. But yeah, so this watch is really good. It takes a lot of, you know, the problems the F91W has, and yes, it does have a few problems, and sort of fixes them. It makes that a little bit better. I still would pick the F91W though. Even though the illumination is shocking, which is again why I modded one and did an upgrade on it. So you guys can check that out if you want, a little plug for myself there. But yeah, this is a cracking little watch, and you know, if you want something a little bit more fancy than the F91W, I'll show you them side by side again. So if you just want something, you know, a little bit fancier than this, it's also got a lot more weight to it as well. And I'm not talking about the bracelet, I mean just the watch body itself feels a little bit more sturdy and a little bit more robust. Obviously this one, you know, is quite a thin resin. This one is a little bit beefier and a little bit thicker. One problem I have noted with this though is the finish on it. You can see it scratches really easily, and I don't think it's that easy to repair. Luckily, I mean, it's quite an affordable and obtainable watch, so if it does get bashed and, you know, worn, then, you know, it's quite easy to replace. You know, it's very easy, user friendly, and if you want, you know, like I said, a Casio F91W, then look no further than this one. So that is pretty much it, guys. Just a short video for today on why I think, you know, the F91 this is a nice alternative to the F91W if you've got a little bit more money to spend and you want something a little bit fancier. So last little side-by-side comparison to finish out. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any uploads. And of course, follow me on social media at Mr. Budget Watch. Thanks again. I'll see you soon.